Morning everyone, Ryan here from Next Level Property Investing. Routine equals results. So for me, it's all about getting up, it's all about hitting the early part of the morning, and as you can see I'm in the gym here. This tends to form part of my morning routine. I find that having a routine creates consistent results, and it means that the day doesn't get in the way of your productivity. It's quite easy to go about your day, and it's quite easy to let the day take hold of you, which I think is a fundamental flaw, and then things get missed, and the important things don't get done. So I think by getting up early and controlling your day and doing the same thing over and over again, you create results, and those results lead to small steps further and further forward, and ultimately that ends up creating success. It's not a hard game when you know what you're doing. So for me, I like to get up early morning and hit the gym. I like to do all my reports and sort of the information, the daily reports that I get sent from the office, which kind of my numbers tell me how the business is running in all aspects, whether it be the serviced accommodation, whether it be our tenant portfolio, whether it be the arrears, whether it be the debt owed, whether it's the academy, the cleaning, absolutely everything. I get reports on everything, and from that I can dictate how the business is going, the reviews. So there's various numbers that I get sent, and then from that I take a look at them. So I typically get up about 5:15 every day, and the first few hours of my day are definitely exactly the same, Groundhog Day every single day. But by doing that, I get all my focused action out of the way, I get all my important tasks done, I set everything up for the day. I get in touch with everyone from the office, drop them various emails, tell them what needs to be done, and it just sets the day up, and then nothing's missed. Whereas when I used to roll out of bed at 8:30, have a coffee to wake myself up, get after it, you're probably not awake till about 10 o'clock. So it really sets your day off in a bad way. But by the time it's lunchtime, you've not really done much. A few issues crop up, a few guest issues crop up, and all of a sudden it's 7 o'clock, you're back home with the kids and your day's taken over. You've done no acquisitions, you've done no prospecting, you haven't built your pipeline up, you haven't managed your projects, you haven't done your marketing, and your business hasn't moved forward. So for me, it's vitally important to get a routine, and if anyone follows me for a day, you'll think I'm pretty boring. It's Groundhog Day pretty much every single day, especially for the first few hours a day. So the first few hours a day are quite tough, but it's a habit. I've created a habit of getting up every morning, and by getting up every morning, it's now ingrained, and I tend to wake up before my alarm now. I've done it for about 4 years. I tend to go to bed about 10 o'clock, so I can still get up at 5 and have no issues at all. And it just creates that I get 2-3 hours before the world wakes up, and I just get to do my stuff uninterrupted, no phone going, no one getting in the way of everything. And from that, I can then produce throughout the day. And if something does throw up at me through the day, that's fine. You're going to have to react to stuff at times, but I've done the core stuff, I've done the stuff that matters. Nothing is going to get in the way of that. And I do think that is just vitally important to success. Being consistent in everything that you do. Building a property portfolio ain't going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen. You're not going to start getting into it and all of a sudden you're going to have this massive portfolio. That's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to educate yourself as part of your day. You're going to have to do certain actions as part of your day to build your pipeline, speak to landlords, speak to estate agents. You're going to have to do some marketing. I think you should be marketing your business at least 2 hours every single day. That is an absolute must for me. And and then you've got to be just pushing it in the right direction day by day. Just keep building and building and building. As the famous saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. A property portfolio can't be built in a day, but consistent daily actions will no doubt build you a property portfolio, and I can guarantee you that. But again, it also comes down to the right actions. So you've got to be doing the right things in the right areas. So you've got to have your focus in the right place. You've got to have you've got to make sure you're doing the right actions. I see it time and time again where a lot of people aren't getting very further forward. So they might have been, doing stuff every day for 6 months and still not acquired a property. But for me, it's they're doing the wrong things. Whereas if you do focused actions every day and you do the right actions every day, then you will create those results. And you know, that has been an absolute game changer for me. So you know, if I can pass anything on, you know, get consistent, get a plan, get organized, make sure that you know you do the same thing every day. And the good thing about doing the same thing every day is when you don't do it, it becomes abnormal and it kind of flags up a red flag. So then you know you've missed something and you know you've got to go back and do it. If you just get up and see what happens, then you've no idea what you've missed, and you know you're not going to create those consistent results. The important stuff's going to get missed time and time again, and you know that doesn't lead to consistent actions, which doesn't lead to consistent results, which doesn't lead to success. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's people that don't have a routine and have success, but I find that the most people I speak to, you know, the most, you know, entrepreneurs, successful business people, those that have followed and those that have been mentored by, they all have a daily routine, they all have a daily pattern, and nothing really gets in the way of the important stuff. So if you want more videos like this, obviously I drop them every day. Make sure you hit the bell and subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments. Feel free to drop them down below. And if you want to take your game to the next level and you want to actually kick on your portfolio, most of my students get a property on their books within the first 30 days. Hit me up at nextlevelpropertyinvesting.com. Take care.